I remember in one of TB Joshua's message, the one thing he said was, leave it for God. Leave it for God. And he said, I am prophet. Leave it for God. You know, there is something that is more important in this life. Not about legacy lever, legacy. No, yeah, legacy lever, that is true. But one thing is about what legacy. You know, we can achieve whatever we want to achieve in life, but there is something that we want to be remembered of. TB Joshua say he is prophet. Leave it for God. Leave it for God. That is an example of something like forgiveness. That was what he want to be remembered as somebody who forgives, somebody who ignore critics, somebody who ignore distractions. You know, that's how he want to be remembered. When he say, leave it for God, he say, call me prophet, leave it for God. Leave it for God. We all understand what he meant, you know. He want to leave a legacy of love, legacy of forgiveness, you know, caring for others. You know, he cares, you know, and he didn't just talk about it. He demonstrated it. You know, he didn't seek to become rich, or, you know, no, he seek to get and give to the poor. That was what he worked on. He didn't actually work to build mansions because that brings about the issue right here. Anybody whom God has used, don't forget, you cannot be remembered by what you did for yourself. You can only remember by what you have done for others. You can only be remembered by what you have done for others. Then therefore, you do not worry yourself or bother yourself when people are building mansions for themselves or whatever. They will not be remembered by that. Have you ever heard about any man of God who have been remembered because of his great mansion, because of his private jets, 20,000 20 private jets? Have you ever remembered? No, it's a waste of time, and they should know that it's a waste of time. If you can afford to buy. If you can afford to do anything you want to do it. But let it be known to you that every man of God we remember today is because of what they have done through the power of God and in the life of people. TB Joshua is being remembered because of what he has done to many people. He tried to live the Bible. He tried to live the Bible. Nobody is perfect. I'm going to tell you that, okay? I know what I'm talking about. But the whole point is we should remember him as somebody who loved to care for the poor, who loved to forgive, who loved to share. Then it becomes our responsibility now to tap from the legacy he left behind. Loving, caring, forgiving, obedient, and humble, humility. Those are the things that we're supposed to learn. All right. And let me use this opportunity to tell every and any man of God who focus in achieving personal wealth, or let it be known to you that you can never be remembered for those things or material things. No, you cannot be remembered. You can have it. There's nothing wrong having them, but don't forget that you can never be remembered because of those things. It will only be a shame. All right? Think about it. Go through the Bible. Even you talk about Smith Wigglesworth, he was not in the business of building mansions for himself. What does he have? But Jesus was there. You think God, you think you can play God? No, you cannot play God. You cannot play God. God promotes the names of his people, those who actually serve him, those who actually, live for him. God, keep their name alive. They will be remembered, by those yet unborn. But when you are there building for yourself and you think you're fooling, no, you cannot fool God. You cannot mock God. No, it doesn't work like that. You can only be known by what you have done in the name of God. Not by, manipulation or, no, you cannot be remembered. You remember Paul, not because of his mansion. You remember Peter, the apostles, Smith Wigglesworth, R.W. Schambach, A. Allen, and Amy McPherson, Catherine Kuhlman, TB Joshua, William Branham, Many of them, Elmo, Tommy Hicks, John G. Legg. I can go on and on and on and on. You can only remember them by the work they did in the name of God, not by the mansions. Then therefore, you go ahead and build empire for yourself on earth. Once you die, that's it. Your name goes, unfortunately. It doesn't matter what you have built on earth. Therefore, as you are still living, live for Jesus. Live for Jesus, who died for you, that you may live for him. TB Joshua, let his death remind us of loving, caring, obedient humility, healing, deliverance, blessing. Let his death remind us of that, okay? That is the benefit of remembering him. You remember people with a good habit, a good character, then you follow. You try to emulate. May his soul rest in peace, and the soul of the faithful departed, may they rest in peace. May they rest in the bosom of the Lord. Peace and love to you all. God bless you. God bless you all.